Good morning, namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. As always, please practice according to your condition, respect your limitations. If you feel very comfortable with the variations and know them well, then feel free to do them. Otherwise, please practice in respect of your comfort level and your abilities. So on that note, let's begin. Let's begin sitting tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Before creation, what existed? God was always there in the midst of it all, and will still be there even beyond the end of this universe. Merge with that supreme divine consciousness now. Find the following words in the sacred text of Yoga, the Bhagavad Gita. The Lord Krishna said to Arjuna, "Fix your mind on me alone. Rest your thoughts in me alone. And in me you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt." May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the liberation that frees us from, for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's do the mantra for purification, to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you know it, you can do it along with me, of course. If not, just imagine that you're doing it through the voice of the Guru, and you derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Zabaya Bhihantraha Sjihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bhihantraha Sjihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bhihantraha Sjihi. So now let's stimulate the chakras through the seed mantras. Picture the color at the different locations of those chakras, and imagine that those gates are opening up. Imagine that once you open up, the energy can flood right up and through to the crown. It's said that once the energy reaches the crown, that is where you can get the experience of divine bliss. But in order to release that energy, we must be in adherence to the ethical rules, yama and niyama. First and foremost, yama, from which all the other ethical precepts stem from. So let's bring the attention to the base of the spine to start. Red color is red. Repeat after me. The same mantra repeated in 7 tones. Lam, 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 lam. Repeat. Lam 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 lam. Next, the sacral area chakra. The color is orange. Vam 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 vam. Vam 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 vam. Next, the navel area. Color is yellow. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Go next to the heart. Green. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Next is the throat. Blue. Hum 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 hum. Hum 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 hum. The third eye. Color is indigo. Om 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 om. Om 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 om. Finally, the crown. Color is violet. With one long sustained om. Allow the breath to carry the sound through until you run out of breath. We'll do it twice, all together. Inhale. Color violet, in case I forgot to mention it. Again, inhale. Keep your mind fixed on that, on the crown. Just take notice of any changes in the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Have no attachment to any expectations to what you should feel. Have no concern as to what you observe. Continue to be the witness. It's important to have no expectations and no attachments to the results to the practice. Do it as though you're a divine duty to all beings everywhere. Do it because it must be done. And when you take away all attachments, all expectations, your mind becomes free and humble. And your spirit becomes humble and pure. Come into the mindset of offering and remove all desires and cravings for the results. So in that mindset of offering, let's begin the practice. Open your eyes. And come to standing. So we'll start off with breathing to embody, to cultivate a sense of deep connection with the spirit, with the divine essence within. Stand with your feet about 10 inches apart. Bring your arms above the head. The the palms slightly turned upwards. So we're going to inhale down through the arms. Imagine drawing the best universe down into the spiritual heart while holding the breath and the attention at the spiritual heart. Locate the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart, the residing place of God. Exhale, back out through the arms. Just the breath leads back out. Everything that you pulls in stays in. Inhale down into the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold all the attention and the breath at the heart. Hold all that you drew in that, in the spiritual heart. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, down into the heart, all the best of the universe. Feel it flooding right into the spiritual heart. And then holding in the heart, hold the breath. Exhale out through the arms, just the breath leaves, everything that you pulled in stays in. Last time, inhale, draw in everything you need, which is ultimately what everybody wants and needs as well, for we're all connected. Hold it all in the heart, hold the breath. Exhale out through the arms. Then bring the arms down. We'll continue with the exercises now to prepare the body for the practice and to cultivate and to generate some heat that will help to release even more of the impurities from the body. So do the exercises with energy, do the breathing with vigor to get the full benefits. Hands on the hips. Let's start by loosening up the neck. Circle the head. Feels as though the head were very heavy, falling from one side to the other, front and back. And then switch the direction of rotation. Try to get the ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, back then to the top of the back. Good. And now, sweep the arms up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale straight up the arms. Exhale, pull the arms down. Now in front of the body, inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. And then swing the arms back and forth. Try to throw the arms back behind the ears. And then release. Arms across the chest now. Inhale. Exhale. Throw them back. Alternate the cross each time the arms come across the chest. And now, raise your arms up, inhale, exhale, toss the body down. It's like you're throwing your belly against the thighs. One more, just stay down on this one. Allow the body to stop shaking and bouncing. And then make your way back up. Next one, we're coming into a squatting pose, so if you need to, don't have to go down all the way. Be mindful of the condition of your knees. Raise your arms up, inhale, pull down into a squat on the exhale. Right back up, elbows out to the side, twist from side to side. Back to the center. Next one again, coming back to the squats, 4 movements in this sequence. Inhale up, exhale down, Inhale up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Continue. One more. Good. Now, arms in front of the body, wrists side to the shoulders. Circle around to the front, towards the back on the inhale. Pull in, punch right back on the exhale. And then down, arms by sides of the body. The same movement, but a circle and a quarter. Circle around to the front on the inhale. Pull in and drop the arms down on the exhale. And then release. Now open up the feet a little bit more. Toes pointing up beyond the edges of the mat. Going from side to side, left arm up, inhale. Bend to the right, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. And then back to the center. Next one, same movement, but the breathing is a little bit different. Left arm up, inhale, and then bend a little bit deeper on the breath retention. Come back on the exhale. Right arm up, inhale, bend to the left. Hold the breath. Sink a little bit heavier into the side, body, and then come back. Raise left arm up. Go to the right. Sink to the right, but without trying not to make any folds in the underside of the body in the waist area. And then return. Go the other way. You can open up the chest a little bit. And release. Continue. Imagine your weights attached to every fingertip. And then sink with that weight. Lose yourself in the sensations. Remember that how you're feeling is to an extent affecting everyone. And that is a result of the connection we all share, the common thread, divine thread that God ties us together, that resides in the spiritual heart within each and every one of us. So therefore, practice in a way that is mindful, is conscious. Thou send out goodness and all the benefits. Try not to land yourself in a place of pain or suffering, anxiety or distress. Because that would be transmitted to all beings. Let's do one more. Reach. And come back up on the exhale. And then sweep the right arm over the head. Hold the breath, sink deeper if you can. And then return on the exhale. Now we're going to come down onto the hands and knees. Cat-cow, we're going to incorporate Kapalabhati in this. So as you're exhaling, imagine you're throwing the belly button towards the spine, the nose towards the belly. And on the inhale, it happens automatically when you come up in the back arch. So don't worry too much about the inhale. Concentrate on really working the generating some heat with the exhale, pushing the belly button to the front of the spine. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna get on the inhale the stretch from the body. Stretch the back body on the exhale. And then back to neutral. Next one, working the hip joint. Raise the right leg up on the inhale. And then swing it out to the right. Feels as though the leg were a great pendulum that went right out of control. Slow down if you need to. Again, move according to your condition. And then the other leg, left leg up, inhale, and then swing it up to your left. And then release. Make your way onto your belly. Join your hands behind the back. Anchor down through the lower body from the hips, the thighs, and the tops of the feet. If you can't join your hands together, if it's too much for your shoulders, you can just keep your hands apart. Engage the buttocks and the upper back as you come up. Lift the chest up on the inhale. Exhale back down. Inhale. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down, up, 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 down, and down. Relax. Drop the arms by sides of the body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. So next one. You can either have your hands underneath your thighs, push your shoulders under a little bit, bring front shoulders together, towards one another, and you lift your legs up on the inhale and back down. If it's too much, have your hands underneath your thighs, just bring them alongside the body. Okay. And turn your palms towards the ceiling again if it's too much for your wrists. Now inhale up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, and release. Just relax, breathe in. Exhale, imagine all fatigue dropping out of the body. Now from here, press your way up to the table, all the way back into child's pose. This next one has 4 movements. Inhale, rounding your back. Exhale, cobra, chest forward, shoulders back. Inhale, back into high cat. Round your back. Exhale, bring the seats all the way back behind the heels. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, flexing the spine. Inhale, back to rounding. Exhale, flattening and lengthening. Coming up. Move in a way that keeps the curve of the spine always smooth forward. Never any sharp folds at either end, either the lower back or the back of the neck, and back. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine you're a wave on the ocean, emerging from the ocean, reaching its full height, and then starting to crest, and then disappear back into the water. Inhale up. Forward, be powerful, but move with the utmost grace, and back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Create an image of how you want the body to move. Become one with the form forward. This will translate into your physical movements. And back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then up. Forward. Push your shoulders back. Widen through the heart, chest. Open up the heart in every sense. Up. And back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Up. And then forward. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Up. Make sure you don't jam up the front of the throat, and all the way back. Exhale. And relax here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Next one, we're going to slide forward into Cobra on the inhale. We'll pull forward towards you with the arms as you quake forward. Raise the chest and the head. Bring the head all the way back. Hold the breath. And back. Exhale. Modify if you need to. You can stay lower if you need to. Start. You can just stay with your chest on the ground. Lift your chest if that's better for you. Otherwise, come up as to the extent that you can. And back. Exhale. Alternate entry if that would find that difficult. Come into baby plank. Drop hips down and then bring your head up. Imagine the head over your seat. Back on the exhale. Inhale, merge with the form, copy it on all levels, mentally, physically, and even emotionally. Hold the breath. And back, exhale. Imagine having that boundless range of motion of the serpent. Then be regal and wise, cool and calm, undisturbed like the serpent. And back, exhale. Inhale. Everything stops on the breath retention, all mind activity, all body movement, even the emotions are frozen. And back, exhale. Inhale. Your true nature is beyond form, beyond time, unaffected by time, unaffected by space. And back, exhale. And this time, if you like, as you come up into Cobra, you can come out your fingertips if you like. So try to bring your feet towards the head, move, working the knee joints. And back, exhale. Inhale. And to move all the joints every day, keep them in a state of radiant health. Even if you can't do the full pose, just try your best. It's the effort that's more important, not the results. All the way back. Inhale. See yourself in the form of the king of the serpents. Back, exhale. Inhale. And the breath. When you're holding the breath, the mind goes still. Try to stay in that same temperament of calmness no matter what you're passing through. Whether it be on or off the mat. And back, exhale. Inhale. Come up. Get as much height as you can. This way, come onto your fingertips. Really push into your fingertips. Imagine you're squeezing socks behind the knees. And back, exhale. One last time, make it your best yet. The divine offering, every posture is an offering. And back, exhale. Rest here, breathe in. And breathe out. Let go of all fatigue. Okay, so now come forward onto your belly. Flip over onto your back. Extend the arms and legs. And then come into tuck. Knees comes to the shoulders, chin between the knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale, pull in tightly. Inhale. Exhale, powerful movements. Smooth transitions. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, stretch. As you pull in, hold your breath. Hold the breath during the tuck. Try to bring your forehead to the hands above the knees. All the attention to the space between the eyebrows where you're pressing against the thumbs. Exhale, release. If you can't put your head to your fingers, don't worry about it. Reach out. Just do your best. Concentrate still on the space between your eyebrows. Bring all your attention to the seat of divine perception. Release. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Lengthen as much as you can. Hold the breath and tuck. Make your body look like a fist. All the muscles come together. All body parts try to meet one another. Release, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Pull in and tuck. Hold the breaths. Again, the mind goes quiet. And tries to stay in that state all throughout the practice. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Hold the breath and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Hold and tuck. Break the pose. And one last time. Inhale, extend. Hold the breath and tuck. Make an effort. And release. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften everything. Feel as though you're fainting. And then bring your arms over the head. If you can, roll your legs. Roll all the way back into plow pose. Or just raise your legs. Raise your feet up off the ground. And then we'll rock up to seated. So if you can, however, from plow pose, bring the feet down first to the ground before you sit up. Use your core muscles to pull you up. Do this a few times. Again, move according to your abilities. Try to move in a way that's smooth and graceful, no jerky motions. Move in a way that's pleasing to observe by the witness. Supreme witness who's always there inside of us watching. Pull down. Up. Try to keep the speed constant all throughout. No heavy, hard, loud landings at the body on the ground. Let's do two more. Just rocking. Again, the way you feel comfortable. You can just move according to what is possible for you. And then the next time you roll back, make your way to standing. So as the legs are coming down, bend the knees, plant your feet, and come right up. Okay, so now make your way to the front of the mat. Stand with your hands at the heart center. Close the eyes. Continue to offer up all the fruits of the practice. Do this as though you're a divine duty to all beings everywhere. Smooth together. Imagine you're moving together with infinite number of yogis everywhere to deliver benefits to all beings. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Fold forward, bend your knees if you need to. Bring your hands flat on the ground, chest on the thighs. Right foot back, lower down the knee, push back to the right heel. Stretch the heel right to the ground. Come into high plank, lower down the knees, bring the seat all the way back behind the heels. Glide forward, tug at the floor with your arms, go right through into the cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the seat up and back, the head down. Then the right foot steps forward to the hands, sit down to the seat. Feet come together, Uttanasana, pull the body to your legs. Right up, back up. Hands back to the heart. Stretch the front of the body, reach up, create space. Bring to true nature, which is boundless in its potential. Pull the body down, left foot back, sit down to the seat. Into the high plank. Lower down the knees, bring the seat all the way back. Glide forward into the cobra. Smoothly. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Allow the heart to melt, the head drops below the arms. Left foot steps forward. Try to land the foot softly. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up. Hands back to the heart. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that feels natural and comfortable, that keeps the breath steady and even. The breath will then deliver grace and fluidity of motion. Push the right foot back into the plank. This time, if you like, bring the seat all the way back. See if you can swing right into upward facing dog. Pull the elbows towards you. Try not to drop your legs to the ground. Chest up. Of course, you just do the same things we did before if it's too much. Bring the seat back, up, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. If you're having trouble getting the foot to the hand, you can bring the left knee down and use the right hand to assist the foot forward. Sit down to the seat. Feet come together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Go up again. Go down. Move swiftly and gracefully and smoothly. Left foot back to build a little bit of heat and cultivate grace. Bring the seat all the way back. Again, see if you can come right into upward facing dog, or you can just slide into cobra. Keep your knees, you can bring your knees to ground if you need to. Bring the seat all the way back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward again to the hands. Feet come together. Pull the body to your legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. A different variation this time. Reach the arms up, hips forward, arch back. Bring the hands down. Now you can either hop, you can walk back, or if you feel comfortable, do so. Press into your hands, hold your breath, and then jump back into chaturanga. Through into upward facing dog. Again, you can modify by keeping your hips down and do that transition, knees, chest, forehead to the ground if you like first before you swing into upward facing dog. Once you're here, see if you can imagine a hinge at the tops of your legs. Push your upper body back. Make like you're howling at the moon like a dog. Then roll over your toes, back into downward facing dog. Bounce to the chest a few times. Try to get your back to look like a slide at the playground. Belly towards the thighs. Keep your arms straight, but keep pushing the floor forward with your hands. See if you can get the top head to the ground. Some you might be able to get your forehead, your nose, maybe even your chin to the ground. Imitate the dog, whoever loyal to its master. See all the divine qualities that manifest in all beings in each and their very unique way. And now lift the heels, bend the knees, look to the hands. Bring your feet to the hands, hopping or walking. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come all the way up to standing. And then return back to the heart. Always come back to the source of divine love. Reach up and back. All actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of loving kindness and compassion. Lift head and chest, hold the breath. Bend your elbows as you go back so you don't land heavily and in a jarring movement. Into upward facing dog this time if you can. Round your back, oscillate between downward and upward facing dog. Now come forward, round your back, push the heart between your shoulder blades, and then forward. Imagine the heart bursting right through the rib cage. And back the other way. Round your back, tuck the chin, and then melt the heart towards the ground. One more. Push into your hands, come forward, shoulders over the fingertips, and then push the shoulders back, the head back as well. Back the other way now. Round your back, downward facing dog. Now lift the heels, bend the knees, get ready to come forward. Hopping or walking. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. 2 more. Up and go down. Hold the breath. Back into chaturanga, hopping or walking. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Bring your feet forward any which way you like. Pull the body to your legs. Right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. One last time. Come up. Stretch. Pull the body down. Lengthen the back body. Into chaturanga. Into upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Bring your feet forward softly. Pull the body to your legs. Right up to standing. Back home. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Soften. Move all struggles, whether they be in a physical, mental, or emotional sense. Good. Just do your best. And then release the arms. So we'll do a few standing poses, a few balance postures. Let's start off fingertips facing along edge of the mat. Fingertips together. Jump your feet apart. Go to your left. If you can't see your camera, just turn around 180 degrees. Now sink deeply as you can. Try to get your seat nice and low so your knee comes over the toes. Embody all the characteristics of a warrior. Strong, powerful, confident. Now bring the right arm up to meet. If you can't turn the hip all the way, you can lift the back heel up. Lift the body up out of the hips. Say this pose, I'm yours to do your service. Be devoted like the warrior is to their people. Good. Now from here, bring your fingertips down to the ground and then pull the right leg up. Extended standing split, full standing split. If your leg, if you have to bend your leg because it's tight hamstring, that's okay. So just again, do your best. So you can take your left hand to the inside of, to the outside of the ankle, the index finger just alongside the outside of the heel. If you have the balance, you can hold your breath so you can get the right hand to the inside of the ankle, index finger on the inside of the heel. Gaze is beyond your toes, hip is over the heel. Good. Now bring the fingers out again in front on either side of the foot. Lift the head and then bring your arms out to the side. Now be like a gliding eagle. Arch your back a little bit. Soften your left leg a little bit. Rest your belly on your thigh. But then curve your spine but bring your head forward. Try to get your right leg up higher over your head. Now from here, with control if you can, bring the right foot down. Lower the knee down, flat, relax the foot, and then bring your hands on your seat. Push into the seat, pull down at the same time, and push the rib basket up with your fingertips. Make as though you're trying to remove all the wrinkles underneath your hands on the skin. Elbows back, allow the head to drop back between your shoulder blades. Now you can stay here, or if you feel comfortable, you can either take hold of your opposite elbows over your head, rest your head in your hands like you're lying down at the beach on your back. Or if you can, bring your hands together, Kali Mudra, crescent moon shape. Rock rock your shoulders back and forth. Try to get the arms, keep your arms straight, close to the ears. And now from here, we're going to come back. Hands pressing onto the front knee. Raise the body up a little bit. Bring the left foot in. Bend the toes under and the back foot. Parivita Parsvakonasana. Keep your legs like a box shape. Right arm up. And then dive down to your left. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. The armpit is resting on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushes into the right. So you start the shoulder, but then as you push the left hand down to the right, the belly comes up higher than the thigh. And see if you can bring the center of the chest towards the thumbs. Keep pushing the center of the chest towards your thumb, but rotate. Left hip moves back, crown moves forward, and then turn more on the exhale. If you know how to take the bind, you can go ahead. Left arm, left hand can press into your elbow. Push the seat back a little bit so you can guide the head through. You can use your left hand then over the back. Draw the hand further through underneath the leg and then hold it from underneath with the other hand. Left shoulder moves back. If this is too much, you can just stay upright with the right hand on the knee and left hand on the seat and just keep your hips over the shoulders. Turn this way or to your left. If you want, you can try to take your back knee up off the ground in whatever version you're doing. Hold your breath, push back through that right heel, push through the base of the toes. Lower the back knee down, release, come onto your hands, walk the left foot out to your left a little bit more. Flatten out the toes, glide the right foot back a little bit and then drop towards the right. Try to get your hip and the forearm to come down, roll back to your left. Try to have both sides of the hips even, coming right down to the ground. You have to keep on imagining that you have rocks either sitting on the top of your seat or rocks in hip pockets that make the hips feel heavy. Eventually the rest of the belly will come down, maybe even the chest. If you're flexible, go ahead, come down. Make sure your knee's not either falling out to the side, away from the shoulder, or that the foot's way far away from the knee on the outside. Keep your knee and the foot in the same line close to the shoulder. Be like a lizard just sunning itself on a warm earth. Find where that form, or imagine where the form is at ease and go to that place. Perhaps you find the ease as well. Now we're going to come back onto the hands. I should do it this way. So from here, bend the toes under the back foot, lift the knee and hips up off the ground, and then walk back to the center. Hands between the feet, arms up again. Go to the other side, the right side. Sink down to the seat, strong and mighty. Bring the left arm up to meet. Turn your hips and chest forward. Lift the back leg up. Lift the back heel if you need to. Go nice and strong and tall. Show the devotion. Now from here, bring the fingertips down on the ground and swing the left leg up. Extended standing split. Then try to move your left leg up higher. Again, if you need to bend your knee, that's okay. And from here, try to get your right hand on your ankle, your index finger just along the outside of the heel. Try to move your hip right over the foot, the heel. And then gaze beyond your toes. See if you can slide your left hand. Hold your breath. Maybe you can bring your hand to the inside of the foot. Gaze to just beyond the toes. Then from here, release the foot, take the hands out in front on either side, raise the leg up a little bit, lift your head a little bit, bend your right leg a little bit, rest your belly on your thigh, gliding eagle. Once you have the balance, you can take your arms out to the side. Imagine you're plunging down from a great height at great speed, soaring through the air. Keep imagining, create an image of an eagle in your mind, and just merge with that image to realize it with your body. Then from here, bring the left foot back down. Slide it back, relax the foot. Drop your seat down right close to the front heel. Hands on the seat, push in and pull down at the same time. Lean away from the leg. You get to stretch the whole front of the body. Dharmaji says, imagine you're Mussolini. Make your chest really big and high. And you can stay here, make sure you're not crunching lower back. Keep lifting your chest up away from the seat. You can take hold of your opposite elbows here and just rest your head in the backs of your arms like you're lying down at the beach. Or hands come together in Kali Mudra. Rock your shoulders back and forth, pull the body up by the hips. Radiate your inner light like the moon reflects the light of the sun. And then come back upright. Place your hands on the front knee. Push your way up. Move the foot in. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Padivita Parsvakonasana. Left arm up. Again, if you need to stay higher, you can just stay upright like so with your right hand on this seat and just push the seat in, pull it down, look over your right shoulder. If you can, however, left arm up, dive down to the right. Back of the arm is sitting on the outside of the knee. Hands in prayer. Make sure your hands are not at the shoulders. You have to push down so the hands come up, come down and the chest comes up. Center of the chest and the thumbs eventually meet. And then roll the right shoulder all the way back. Pull the right shoulder back. Okay, try to at least get your right shoulder over the left. Maybe go further. Try to get your shoulders in the same height from the ground. If you want again to take the bind, go ahead. Push the seat back. Use the right hand to guide the hand underneath. Create more space. Use the other hand to tug it. Bring it over your back and tug it out a little bit further. And then hold the hand. Join the hands together, lift the back knee up if you can. All different progressions, go to what is suitable for you. That feels like you found the edge of your potential. Go there, and then every time you practice, perhaps you come closer, you surpass it, and then you define a new edge. Then release the bind, bring the knee back down to the ground, turn forward. Slide your left foot back a little bit, drop down through the left, try to get your left forearm down on the ground, left hip, and then roll back to the right. Try it on this other side as well. Try to have your both hips sinking down. Imagine they're very heavy again. And with the weight to the hips, perhaps the belly, the pelvis will follow, then the belly. If you're flexible, you can come right down onto the ground with your chest. We have to make an effort, you have to be willing to try new things, otherwise you always stay in the same spot. In 20 years, you're still doing the same practice as you did in the here and now. And you make progress, you feel motivated to, and you're more likely to adhere to the practice. Now come back onto the hands. From here, bring the knees back together. Sit on the feet, roll your way up, or if you can, sit between your heels. Just watch the knees, of course, and then here you can, depending again on your flexibility, you can either just stay back, walk your hands back. You can come down further. Come onto your forearms. If you can bring your back onto the ground, do it now. Take hold of your opposite elbows over your head. Take a deep breath in here. Inflate the lungs, raise the chest, make it look like a balloon. Exhale, everything just caves in. The belly button falls right through the body into the ground. Good, inhale, stretch, push the knees forward towards the far end of the mat in front. Pull the elbows way up high if you have your elbows over your head. Exhale again, deflate and soften. Everything, the back sinks into the mat. And then make your way up. If you're on your back, press your hands against the heels, tuck your chin in, push off your elbows, make your way back up. Bring your hands down, and from here, option to just slide your right foot back. Left hand stays a little bit from the shoulder. Come into modified Vasisthasana. If you can, push off the hand and lift the left knee up, left leg up off the ground as well. Either stack your foot, right foot in front is also okay. Arms straight line from one hand down to the other. Change sides. Go on your right hand and right foot now. Make the modifications as you need to. Lower the right knee down if it's too much. Feels like you're being blown from by the wind from behind like a kite. Push your hips up. Good. Come back. And one more round. If you like this time, you can come into wild thing. Push your seat back first. So you can keep your hips, bring your hips up high first, and bring your left hand closer in front to the right in front of the nose. Come into your Vasisthasana, but slide your right toes back, push into the base of the toes, push into your left hand, and raise your hip up. Bring your left foot a little bit closer, and make sure the base of the big toe is grounded. If you're really firm on your foot and your hands, you might be able to bring your weight up off your right foot more easily. You can catch the knee, or you can catch the foot if you have the reach. Again, do it if you feel comfortable and you're familiar with the movements. Now release, come back the same way, come back to downward facing dog, set up for the other way. I like this coming downward facing dog because it starts with hips high already. Vasisthasana, and then keep sliding your left toes back alongside the right knee. Push your right foot in a little bit. Shorten your base between your hands and the foot. This allows you to get your hips up higher. The higher your hips, the more steady the pose. Okay. Take the knee or take the foot if you can. Push down to the base of the toe. Make sure you're not dropping into your shoulder. Keep your right arm fully extended. Exit the pose. Keep pushing into the right hand. Keep your hips up as you make your way back into downward facing dog. And now from here, bring the left knee down. Actually, bring the right knee down first. Turn the toes out towards the left and bring the left knee in, right in behind it. Toes go out to the right and sit between your heels. If you can't get both sides of the seat down, you can either sit on a block if you have one, or you can just sit on your heels again, just like so. Raise the right arm up, pull the elbow up higher, and then push it back behind the head. Hands come down between your shoulder blades. Push the heart up and from behind, up and forward. If you can take your left arm up the back, lock the fingers together, and pull your hands down further down the back. You're trying to get your elbows in the same line with the head in between. Make sure you don't drop right down into your hips. When you exhale and you drop your shoulders down, you try to keep your neck long, but and you try not to hunch your back. Be strong, look engaged, look present, show up in every pose. Then release, bring the right elbow down, and then shake it out if you need to. Go to the other side. Think of invitation as the highest form of reverence. When the teacher, that which you're representing, the form that you're representing, senses your devotion, your dedication, your desire to be like them, then they are more willing to share their tricks with you, to help you find the ease. Good. Tuck the chin in and release. So now, inversions. If you know how to get into headstand, go ahead. If you feel very uncomfortable coming up very high, you can just bring forehead to the ground, hands beside your legs, and just lift your seat up.
Try to roll as far forward as possible so your hips come over your knees. If it's too much feeling, too much discomfort in the back of the neck, you just move your head forward and stay on the top of the head. Keep pushing the belly button right through the lower back. If you can take your fingertips, palms facing towards you on either sides of the knees, and then walk them out further beyond the edges of the mat. Lift your seat, walk your feet towards you, and then see if you can lift one leg up. Let's say the left leg, have the foot hanging towards the seat, close to the ground. Keep the foot flexed, bend the toes back, and see if you can pulse up and down, up off your right heel. If you feel too unstable doing this, you can do it from your forearms. So you start with your feet on your heels, your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can hold them easily, then don't move your elbows. Interlace your fingers, place them in front, and place the top of the head on the ground in between your palms. Push down through the elbows at all times. Then see, you can raise one leg up again, and then again. Lift up off the heel and come back down. Each time you lift your heel, hold your breath, squeeze the heels of your palms into the head. And then eventually you might be able to pull the toes of the other foot that's in front of you off the ground. Bit by bit, keep pushing in through your wrists and through your forearms. Push back through the foot that's behind you. Keep it close to the body, close to the seat. Do everything with control. Don't jump hard. You'll just throw yourself over to the other side on your back. So be mindful in your movements. Keep your attention on the space in the eyebrows, wherever you are at. You have to visualize yourself in the pose and being steady in the pose. Once you're steady, the mind comes into quietness. Merge with the form. And then come back down. Softly, with control. Lower the knees down. Forehead on the ground, child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. And roll your way up. Find your way on your back. Scooch to the front of the mat. And then tuck your chin in. With your roll back, push into the ground with your arms and send your feet behind your head. Flower pose. See if you can bring your hands together behind your back. Try to get your elbows closer to one another. And then bring your hands on your mid-back. From here, you can either stay here if that's where you want to stay. You can lift your knees up so they're just hovering over the shoulders. If you want to come into full shoulder stand, come up with one leg first. Really stretch your foot up. Push into your back. Your hips are forward. And then keep pushing through the toes that are up high, and then bring your other leg to meet. You try to have a straight line from the toes all the way to your chin. If this is too much, you can just sit on your hands with your legs straight up. You can do this against the wall if you like. Just have your legs right against the wall. Or you can come, if your elbows can't come all the way behind your back and you can't get your legs up all the way, that's okay. Just go again what you can. Those of you have a lotus, make your way into lotus. Even lotus, however, try to get your knees up as high as you can, higher than at least the hips. If you're right on top of the shoulders, you might be able to bring your hands onto your thighs. You have to push your hips forward. You'll feel, when you're on the top of the shoulders, you'll feel that sensation. You'll be able to maintain the pose. Draw your attention to the space between your eyebrows.
if you have a lotus now, slowly make your way into Pindasana. If you know the full embryo pose, go ahead. You can take your arms around the outsides of the legs and then join your hands underneath the seat. Pull your lotus towards your belly. If you don't have a lotus, come into plow. Feet don't touch down. You can push into your hips a little bit. Gently see if you can get your feet to come down further. Don't force, however. Don't go to a place of extreme discomfort that all you can do is think about the discomfort. This again is not what you want to transmit. Those who want can bring their thighs against your chest, your knees on either side of the head. You're very flexible. Eventually the knees will come right on the shoulders, maybe even beyond the shoulders on the floor. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within. Now bring your hands back down behind your back, getting ready to come out. Palms flat on the ground, index finger and thumb tips touching. Come down slowly. Keep your legs close to the body. And then once your seat lands on your feet, on your wrists, come down a little bit more until you're about halfway down with the legs. And then push into your lower arms, lift your back up off the ground. So your body looks like a check mark here. Push your elbows further in towards another, push your chest up, and see if you can bring the top of the head down. If it's too much, keep your legs up. You can bring your legs down on the ground. Fish pose, Bhastrika breath. Breathe very fast through the nose like a sniffing dog. Now, with your normal breathing, bring your feet down close to your seat. Keep your head where it is. The heels are close to the seat and about hip width apart. Take your hands out from underneath. Preparing for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Bring your fingertips on the side of the head. Lift your hips up and then slide your head back a little bit further, closer to the feet. Turn your hands around, fingers facing towards the heels and the fingers a little bit winged out to the sides. You can stay here or take a half breath in and lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. If it's too much, just come in bridge pose. Bridge pose, your chest, your top back of the head and the shoulders stay on the mat. You just lift your seat. Push your chest towards your chin. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, lift up off your heels and then rock back and forth a few times. Stretch the whole front of the body. Feel vibrant, feel alive. Good. And then from here, make your way down softly. Come down onto your back. Once you're down on the back, breathe in. Breathe out. Relax everything. Now, arms up over the head, or you can and come up to see it, or you can just roll onto your side, come up any which way you like. In here, Paschimottanasana. If you have very tight hamstrings, you can keep your knees bent a little bit. Raise your arms up, hinge forward, bring your belly onto your thighs. You can hug your legs to your body, or you can hold on to the edges of the feet. Inhale, keep pushing your chest forward as though you're trying to get beyond your knees. Exhale, pour more weight into your legs. If you get your legs flat on the ground, without detaching the body from the legs, do so. Imagine the top of the head's going to reach the front of the feet at any moment. All the attention to the base of the spine. Your attention might attract all the blood in that area and feel it just circulating around, washing out that area. Imagine there's an energy just
swimming around there, just waiting to shoot right up the spine. Keep reaching further and further forward. Glide your chest further forward with each inhale. Exhale, pour more weight into your legs. Feel a release of the muscles in the backs of the legs. Now inhale, come up. Either Purvottanasana or bench pose. Purvottanasana, side heels in a little bit, and then throw your hips up. You have to try to push your toes down, so move your feet a little bit closer, roll the thighs towards another, try to get your chest higher than your shoulders. If this is too much, just bring your feet underneath your knees like that. Okay, bench pose. Drop your head back and breathe very fast again, Bastrika. Tuck your chin in, press into your hands, lower back down. Good, now from here, cross your ankles, come onto your belly. Bending the back the other way, starting off with Cobra, hands beside your heels, your palms in line with your heart, roll the shoulders back, make your way up. Come up as much as you can. If you're comfortable, push your chest forward, make sure you don't lose your neck, keep your neck, shoulders down so your neck is not all crunched up between your shoulders and your ears. Gradually push into your hands, straighten your arms, bring your head back. Keep your feet together like the tail of a snake. Remember, try to copy the form physically, then mentally, and then emotionally. See all the divine qualities that are reflective of God that are reflected in this being. Roll back down, relax. Arms either by your sides or hands in front. Stacked on top of another with your forehead on top. Breathe in, breathe out. And from here, lift your chest. Bring your hands on either side of the mat. In line with the shoulders, come onto your fingertips. Lift your chest up. Then bend your legs up. Push up through the base of the toes, the heels, and see if you can press your thighs up off the ground. Keep trying to lift so it's just the pelvis on the ground. The belly's up, the thighs are up. Then if you can, throw your arms out to the side like you're skydiving. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Imagine you're free falling. And then down. Relax. Forehead on the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your feet up again. You can do the same thing. Either cobra or skydiving pose, or if you can, pull your heels close to your seat so you can take hold of the ankles. Lift the chest down. Now, and push the ankles back into your hands away from your head. And if you can, use pull with your legs. Try to get your body, your thighs up off the ground. You can rock a little bit if you like. Keep pulling your hands up with your legs. Keep pushing your feet up higher. Eventually you might be able to see your toes over when you look up. Good. Hold the pose. Surrender to the pose. Break the pose. Now pull heels in towards the seat. Relax. Forehead on the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now from here, push into your hands underneath the shoulders. Push your way up to seated position. Left leg extends out. Right leg, right foot on the outside of the left leg. Right hand, it should be between the knee and the ankle. Right hand just down the center of the back. Make sure you're not leaning back. Keep your hand close to your body. Left arm up.
Push the forearm against the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Exhale, turn to the right. Try to have your shoulders in line with the long edge of the mat. Imagine you can see right through the skin at the spiraling action of the spine. Not only the eyes turn, the whole torso eventually. Maybe the chin comes over the back shoulder at some point. Keep pushing your knee against the elbow and vice versa. And back the other way. And right leg extends, left leg on the outside. Imagine trying to push the knee beyond the right edge of the body. Keep the lower back lifted, the chest up. Shoulders down. And then come back, lie on the back. Gently make your way down. Once you're down, just soften all the muscles. Imagine that you're on the inhale, you're pulling all the tension, gathering up all the tension in the body. Bring it to the center and exhale, just funnel it right out of the body. Inhale, draw in all the negative emotions, if you find any. Exhale again, release it all, send it out. Next inhale, any negative thoughts or experiences that are irking you in some way, that are disturbing you, saddening you, let them go out as well. Be rid of all the negativity so that you feel lighter. You dropped all that heaviness, the mental, physical, and emotional heaviness out of the body. The body becomes light, like an open vessel ready to receive. As you inhale, pull in the best of the best universe, all that you need, all that helps you to feel grounded and connected with all beings. Loving and kind. Exhale, infuse yourself with all that goodness. 2 more times, inhale, draw in the best universe, everything you need, so you can give more to all beings, everything that you draw in, share it with all. Exhale, imagine going out to all beings, all those qualities going out to all beings everywhere, which in fact, we're all connected again through that divine thread that ties us together in the spiritual heart. And as God resides equally in all beings, but God has no form or shape and is not restricted by the boundaries of the physical body. God is everywhere, therefore you are everywhere. Therefore we are everywhere, all beings, all together, all merging together. Now, take that into daily life with you in all your interactions. See the divine, infinite being in all beings. Prepare to come back to seated now. Do so in a way that is mindful, gentle, and reverent and silent. Once you're seated, sit up tall, supremely still. For the closing of Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within. Send it out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Until next time, much love.